Good morning. It is Sunday morning. We are on board the KRT 400 Ninja 2018. Heading out for a little vlogging this morning. We got a couple guys here. Looks like they got some small bore bikes there. Looks like a couple Groms, Honda. Looks like a Kawasaki there to the right, maybe. Not real sure. Anyway, got a trip planned for 2023. Had two friends going. Only one's going to be able to make it. It looked like nobody was going to make it for a while. But my good friend Gordon Evans has confirmed he's going to go ahead and go. His back is feeling a little better. So he's going to make the trip. He makes a good point. We're not getting any younger, so might as well do it now while you got the opportunity, right? And my other friend that I grew up with in high school, Mary Lutz, unfortunately she's not going to be able to make it this time. She's got some personal issues she's got to handle and take care of. I'm sure she's going to get through that, and we'll be fine. Hoping for a good recovery for her. But anyway, Gordon and I are going to go. I got a lot of riding planned, a lot of loops. We're going to be staying in Tellico Plains, Tennessee, and we're going to be at the Lodge at Tellico. Great place to stay. Great cabin style rooms to stay in. The rates are great. Brian and Catherine will make you feel like you're part of the family when you're there. Very, very relaxing atmosphere. And you're right down the block from the Cherahullah Skyway, which is, you know, it's the gate to the best riding roads in the country. And looking forward to doing a bunch of loops. Wow, that's a big Honda Goldwing. And you got a Harley Davidson rider there. And they're speeding, so we'll let them get out ahead there. They can get the ticket, and I'll just wave when I go by, right? Anyway, going to be doing the Cherahullah Skyway, one of the best riding roads in the country. If you like nice sweeping turns and panoramic views, awesome. And that'll dump us right out onto 129. You can go that way, but that'll be the day when I go to Wire Road. Is a really good loop. So take the Cherahullah Skyway to Wire Road, and then take that all the way to 64, and then go into Franklin and Highlands. They got a lot of waterfalls along the roadside to check out along that way. That will be the waterfall day. Then we'll cut up to Brevard County. I think it's 276. Stop by Looking Glass Falls. Then we can hit the parkway and head back through Cherokee and stop at the visitor center. Check that out. Stop by and get some cornmeal at the Mingus Mill, which is great. We can make a stop at Mingo Falls as well while we're right there. That's a long day, so I don't know if you can fit all of that in. But if we can't, we are going to take the truck one day out of the 5 and go all the way up to Blue Ridge Parkway to Mount Pisgah and pass there to go to Crabtree Falls and go do the Crabtree Falls loop hike. So that'll be good. It might even we'll probably have enough time to go ahead and scoot on up to Linville Falls as well, which is an awesome waterfall. But anyway, the roads are endless, and the good times are going to be plenty. Alright, that's enough chit chat for right now. We're going to be getting on Powell Road up here in a minute, and heading to the old local watering hole where everybody stops to get something to drink, stretch a little bit, and chit chat about motorcycles. Alright, we'll see you shortly. Alright, here's a little cut through we haven't been on before. Griffin Road, pretty cool little road. Let's check it out, see? Narrow road. That's always a good sign, right? Definitely got the best of all worlds out here in Brooksville. Don't have to drive through a bunch of traffic. Yeah, you see how much traffic I had to drive through to get here, huh? Not a whole lot. Sundays are usually a really good ride out in these parts. Usually nothing but guys on bikes out here. It's a nice little cut through. Country living. This curvy little road. One of the less traveled roads. Me, myself, I would love to just pack it up and move to the mountains and just never look back. I'd be on my bike every day of the week. Well, it does have its drawbacks in the winter. It does get colder. That's why you buy. I have a snowmobile suit. I got heated gloves, heated grips on my Versas. Just got to dress for it. Wow, look at that tree. Beautiful. It's a cool road. It's been a while since I've been down this one. In the middle of nowhere, it kind of looks like, doesn't it? Should be a whole bunch of people here at the watering hole when we get up there. This is going to take us to the Cortez Boulevard, which is Highway 50. One of the only roads that you can get across the state. If you want to travel over the East Coast, you take 50, it goes all the way across through Claremont, which is a really hilly area. A lot of water, a lot of lakes. But this is always a cool little road right here. Some nice property out here. That's a nice home right there. Water in the back, little lake in the back there. Pretty cool. You can't see it from here. Oh, there it is. Very nice. Except for in the summer, then they got these little bugs, they call them no-see-ums. They're like flying teeth, brother. They will carry your tail right out of here. And they come at you, boy. And you can't see them. All you do is like, feels like little needles. Feels like I'm getting a blood test over and over. Just motoring right on down the road. This bike is just at 550, 100 RPMs. Fourth gear. We're doing 42 miles an hour. Not bad. This little bike is a lot of fun in the hills, boy. This thing has been on the Dragon many times. All my bikes have been on the tail of the Dragon. You gotta take each bike down it. All got their little Dragon wings on there. I think this will be the end of the road here at this hill. Yes, it is. Alright, we'll see you at the watering hole. You know what's really nice about one of these little bikes is, I mean, you can do, I'm doing 71 miles an hour right now, in 6th gear, just humming along. Only at 7,000 RPM. I mean, this bike cruises. You can cruise at 80 on the interstate, no problem on this little bike. And it's a comfortable bike. So they make luggage for these sport bikes. Cortec makes a very, very good set of luggage. I have a video on my Super Blast pressure washing channel. You got to sift all the way past the pressure washing videos to get to the other videos. But there's a lot of different kind of motorcycle rides and different. I play the drums, so there's some music back there, so you can check that out. But I videotape so many things, so many videos are on there. I lose track. And I also record my job every day. I own Super Blast pressure washing, so I videotape every job every day. It's pretty interesting. Cleaning is very satisfying, so go ahead and check that out. Super Blast pressure washing on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, that'll help out quite a bit. And once again, we'll see you at the watering hole. Alright, here we are. Spring Lake Lake Highway and 50 is where this location is, Speedway gas station. Got some gravel there. Oh yeah, look at all the bikes. Tons of bikes. Very, very crowded day out here at the Speedway gas station. Check out that little car there, that's cool. Lots of people, lots of people. Beautiful. All right, we'll be back when we depart. We're going to be hitting 491 called Citrus Way. All right. All right, here we are. I'm riding with Matt again this week. Going to be going to do the North Run. So we got some trash on the road. You got to watch it. Matt also has a 400 Ninja. His is a 2018 as well. Now Matt is 80 years old, if you can believe that. He's out here riding at 80 years old. And he rides like he's a 20-year-old. You can only hope that you can live that long to begin with, let alone be on a motorcycle every day. He rides every day of the week. Probably owns like 6 or 7 motorcycles. And there's a lot of bikes out today. It's going to be a great day. This is an awesome loop that we're going on. Now, I think the wind noise is going to be reduced in this new shoey helmet that my lovely, awesome wife bought me. She likes to take good care of her hubby, just as I like to take good care of her. That's probably why we've been together for 33 years now, you know. That says a lot about two people, how they get along. Anyway, back to the subject at hand, motorcycle riding. I'm going to be doing this loop. It's a great loop. Got a nice big sweeper turn coming up here that this car is going to mess us up. Oh, he's making a left. Perfect. Do a little downshift in here. And here we go. Look at him go. These little 400s are a lot of fun, man. This bike only weighs 371 pounds. It was like 380 something until I took that big meat wagon exhaust system that comes on this bike. Looks like a loaf of bread, you know, Wonder Loaf. But anyway, you can't ask for a better day. Look at this weather. Not a cloud in the sky. Little cloud, but it don't matter. Doesn't count, does it? Now this is how I learned all these loops, by driving around with this guy here. He's showing me this north loop that we're going to be doing right now. It's a 35-mile loop. It'll loop us right back to the watering hole there. We'll stop and hang out and shoot the breeze for a little longer if we're heading home. Then we might just go do that south run. This is going to be a different road here, I think, unless it's weatherly. We'll have to see. Yeah, I do believe this is Weatherly Road. Unless he's going to take me down a different way, which I hope he is. No, this is Weatherly. Certainly a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Got some good little tight little corners coming here. Love the sound of that. If you're wondering what kind of exhaust I'm running here, it's a Kaufman, and you can get the mufflers to the exhaust to match the color of your bike. I got the Kawasaki green on this one, and I also have it on the 2019. Look at him go, man. He's a lot more skilled than I am. Look at him go, man. I enjoy riding with the old guy. He's schooling the young guy. That's the difference between a guy who grows up racing motorcycles and a guy that rides motorcycles like me. I used to dabble in light racing when I was a kid in motocross on a dirt bike, but I never was king of the hill by any means. Good thing they make straightaways, or else I'd never be catching up. But if you ever thought about getting a motorcycle and you think you got to get 1,000, you know, I wouldn't do that. These little bikes here, believe it or not, on the tail of the Dragon are more nimble and more easy to maneuver on the tail of the Dragon. You can keep up with those guys in the 1,000 on the 1,000 bikes because they really can't use all that power on that road. You know, it's more suited for a bike this size. You can actually use the power, and then you can, the weight's like half as much, so you can really maneuver the bike in and out of the corners. There's a lot of guys like this guy here. He likes the 400s. There's a lot of guys that go to the track and they race on 400s. It's a very popular class nowadays. Alright, well, we're gonna tune back in coming up here when we get to the where the loop starts. This is Croom Road right here. We'll go ahead and just do a couple seconds of this road here. Anybody that's familiar with this area that grew up in Largo and rode a dirt bike knows this area to be famous for the motocross park. Awesome area. And if some of you guys are tuning in from up north, you guys probably got your bikes winterized still. You'll be getting ready to break them out here any day. The weather's going to turn real nice coming up. It's going to be 90 degrees towards the end of the week here in Florida, which is just crazy. Oh, he's taking me a different way. Aha! I'll stay tuned in. This is going to be different. Look at that pitch on that house. Now there's a park down here with a bunch of fire trails and hiking trails you can go on. I need to take my wife and my dog out this way before it gets too hot. We're going a different way. I got to pay attention to what's going on here. I've never been on this part of the loop. It's definitely a lot nicer than what I usually go through. other ways, a lot of straightaways and a lot of nothing but straightaways. Right turn, left turn, right turn, left turn. That's all you got. This is a lot more scenic. See what I mean about those trails? There's the fire lookout, see it? Okay, there's people on bikes meeting out here too. This is the hiking trail. A lot of activity out here today. Very nice. Catch up to my buddy. Wow, I had no idea that you can get to the loop by going this way. Huh. Pretty cool. Likes to move it out, and you can do that out this way. Just got to watch out for wildlife. You never know when a deer or raccoon or any other kind of wildlife will run out in front of you. Not likely during this time of the day, but you never know. I'm going to remember this. Now it's kind of straight. A little bit boring on the side, eh? But there is a group called the Local Riders Group. They're on Facebook. They're based out of Port Richey. That's a big, big group. They have a lot of rides that they put together. They do a bike night, burger night. They have a small boar night. And they all jump on their little bikes. It's cool, man. Little Groms go pretty fast, the little bikes. You can have fun on them. Brings you back to when you were your childhood. You know, you used to ride mini bikes, right? I mean, I used to have a 1200 Harley, then I had a 650 Ninja, 650 KLR, I had a, what else did I have? I have a 650 Versus, and I have two 400s, the C400 2019, and I have this Ninja 400, which I love. I'll never sell any of these bikes. I love all three of them. So when I retire, I have to talk to my wife into let me buy another bike. I don't think I'll have to talk her into it. We just don't have enough room for a fourth bike. What I'd like to see is a Can-Am in there, so she'll go on some of these trips with me. I think once she gets on one of those, yeah, you're listening, right, honey? You're gonna love it. I never give up trying to get her to go with it. Wow, this is a different ride here. I don't know where Matt's taking us today, but it's a long ways from that loop I was talking about, unless he's got some other secret plan to get there. I've never been on this all the way down this far. This is pretty cool. This is really cool out here. I like it. Nothing but woods. Oh, okay, we're going to be turning. Alright. I got to remember this. Okay, I can remember this. Ah, okay. So I think we're going to be taking this down to Lindsay Road, Lake Lindsay Road. It's the name of the place. Getting after it. By the speed of this bike, I mean, you can cruise all day 70 mile an hour on the interstate, or 80 even that. We're doing 73 right now, and it's just humming right along. This bike will actually do about 115 miles an hour, 122 top end. It's never going to see that with me on it, but I mean, you can actually do it, no problem. These little bikes like high revs, they're built for it. This might be the police. Slow it down there, buddy. Or not. Wow, this is a really cool way to go. I've only seen that one Jeep in this car up in front of us. Wide open out here. Yeah, it's just a straight ahead road out here. Alright. Hope you don't mind going along the loop. But it definitely is the long and straight narrow road here. Let's see what's up over the top of this hill here. Alright, just a continuous straight road through the woods. Curve here and a curve there. I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot better than sitting home, right? Ooh, we're gonna have a sharp curve here. That means Matt will be flooring it. We got a horse crossing, so just be careful. Alright, looks like we're going to be hitting the... well, maybe not. Looks like a stop sign. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. See that? My eyesight's pretty good. Yep, Lake Lindsay Road. I was correct. Awesome. We'll see you at the loop. Starting to get into high elevation. You guys making cornmeal for me today? Pretty cool. Here's my Z400.